Good morning, everyone. It is day 11 of our time in Japan, which means we're officially at the halfway point of this trip. I'm kind of sad about that, honestly. I'm having a wonderful time in Japan. I was telling my partner last night that, it does feel like a second home every time I've come here. When I was 12 years old, I would stay inside during some recesses and just look at Japan in the atlas and just look at all the different cities, and to be able to go to some of them now feels like really surreal. Adult money really does change things. I also don't spend a lot in my day-to-day. It may seem like I'm spending a lot here, but it's because I don't in my day-to-day life back home. So yeah, today though, we're going to be going to Kitakyushu for a half-day trip, I guess. There's not a whole lot I want to do in Kitakyushu. I just want to be able to go, check it out, see the surroundings and everything. It's about a 15-minute Shinkansen from Hakata station, which is the main station for Fukuoka. So I haven't booked my JR ticket for it yet, because I didn't want to limit myself to certain time frames and kind of just wanted to play it by ear. If I wanted to go back early, then I can do so. But yeah, we're gonna play that by ear. For breakfast, I would like to go to FORNO del MIGNON, which is a pretty popular bakery in Fukuoka. They also have a location in Kitakyushu. I thought they both opened at 10. I don't know where, but I had read online that they both opened at 10 a.m. Everything in Japan tends to open around the 9, 10, 11 range from my experience so far. But no, this opens at 7 a.m., so it's almost 8 now, and it's been open for just under an hour. But my logic is, and hear me out, I may be delusional, but my logic is, it's a Monday today. Everyone's back to work and everything, so if people are lined up from 7 a.m. onwards, that's fine. But once you get to the 8 to 9 range, people need to be either at work or heading to work, so they can't be waiting in a line. And if that's not the case, the place is open till 11 p.m. I've heard the line is worth it and the line moves quickly, and I hope they won't sell out of croissants because they'll be in business for another 15 hours. So who knows? But the beautiful thing is, and this is why I recommend spending more than one day in a city, because if you try to jam-pack everything into one day, you're going to only set yourself up for disappointment. So if I can't go today, at least I'm aware now of when it opens, and I can go tomorrow early, because we're going to Kagoshima anyways. So you can make adjustments to your schedule when you have the flexibility of time. So that said, we're going to go. So as you saw, I got on the wrong train on the way here, but I had the croissants. They were really good, and yeah, we're in Kokoro now. So we're in Kitakyushu right now, just at Kokura Castle, as you can see maybe behind me. It's in between the trees. I did get some nice footage of it though. Enjoying Kitakyushu so far. It's very quiet, peaceful. It's also a Monday morning, so a lot of people are probably working. But it's nice. There's not a whole lot to do in the city in comparison to other places, so I might go to Dazaifu for the rest of the day. But yeah, Kitakyushu recommend. It's about a 15-minute Shinkansen from Fukuoka, like from Hakata station, so it's definitely doable. I'm only spending a few hours here, and I'm probably able to fit another thing into my itinerary for the day, so definitely workable if you're really interested in coming to see the castle. There's a mountain nearby, but I don't want to necessarily hike. There's also a wisteria tunnel, but it's not wisteria season, so definitely things to look out for if you're in the area. Everyone, so as you can see, we're back at the hotel. I got here about 2 hours ago and have been napping for the past 2 hours, which is kind of nice because it rained for the last half hour, and it's supposed to start raining from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and I think it's like 5:45 right now. So day so far, Kitakyushu was nice. Recommend. It's a quick, easy day trip type of vibe. There wasn't a lot I wanted to do there. I liked the castle. The castle grounds are really pretty, but I didn't want to like spend an extended period of time there, so I left after like 2 hours. So it's definitely doable. It's a 15-minute Shinkansen from Hakata station, and there's regular service all day, so it's easy to fit into your itinerary if you're in Fukuoka for an extended period of time. When we got back to Hakata station, I got some Korean food, which was lovely. It was like one of those meals that was just like perfect for the moment, so I'm really happy I got it. The staff were great. It was about 13 Canadian for the bibimbap and 2 pieces of fried chicken. They weren't big, but like I didn't want a big thing of fried chicken. So highly recommend. Yeah, it was really great. Il Forno del Mignon, the croissant place. So I read everywhere that it was going to be insanely busy. That was not the case for me, but we also predicted, I thought it was delusional, but we predicted that it wouldn't be because it's a Monday morning, so everyone's back into the work or commuting to work at that time. And yeah, I got there was 3 people ahead of me in each line. The croissants were good. I'd recommend, like, I might get them again. For me, I got 4 different flavors. So I got almond, plain, chocolate, and strawberry. Almond was my favorite. Then it went plain and chocolate, and then a big gap. And I don't know what was up with the strawberry. It just tasted very salty. So I would not get it again. Yeah. But the plan for tonight, we're going to go to Yatai, so like the food stalls in Fukuoka, that are apparently a must-do. They are overpriced, but a must-do apparently. And they open at 6 p.m., but as I mentioned, it's supposed to rain from like 6 to 7, so I'm thinking we go there at 7 p.m. and hope that they open. If not, we're going to find somewhere else to go. I'm thinking there's a cafe in my hotel lobby that's nice, so I'm going to get a drink in the lobby, chill there for about an hour while I listen to the rain, and think of a backup plan if the food stalls aren't open. Okay? Let's go.
Forever and never going home. Yeah, that's what
Hey everyone, we are back at the hotel for the night. Dinner was lovely. We ended up going to the street stalls, which were open. There was about, on the side that I went to, like 6 or 7 of them, and I just picked one at random. And I had some Hakata ramen because it was highly suggested online and by people that I know to try Hakata ramen, and it was really yummy, really tasty. I had to sit on like a narrow seat because there's so many people crowded around each stall. But it was like a cool experience within itself, and it was about $8.50 for the bowl of ramen, so like not too bad of a price, and it was really tasty. So I'm considering it a win. After that, we went to Hakata Station. I was there earlier in the day to see the Christmas lights, but I wanted to see the market in the evening. And it was kind of an impromptu thing, but really happy I went and ended up having a drink there, which was nice. There was a lady singing opera who was singing very beautifully, and the light display was really nice. So overall, like a really great time, and I think I'll probably go there again for the next few nights. It was just, I had a good time there, so yeah. But day 2 in Fukuoka's done. Tomorrow we're going to be heading to Kagoshima, and we have to go bright and early because I have a Shinkansen scheduled for 7:58, so I want to be out of the hotel by 7 at the latest. Because yeah, we had the fiasco with, to explain further, like going the wrong way on the train this morning. I got on a train that was above ground, which was my first indicator, but I was confident it said Hakata platform 3, and it was the green line, which matched Google Maps as the green line. And then I ended up accidentally taking an express somewhere. So when I was coming back, I had to leave the same station to transfer to the underground. And the conductor, like, the attendant was very confused. She was like, "What were you doing for half an hour?" And I was like, "Oh, like, I went the wrong way and then had to come back." And I felt like embarrassed. I felt like that foreigner. So that was not fun. But she just ended up laughing. So I guess it made her day. She's probably going to tell her colleagues about it. Another thing I've noticed in Japan, lot of Shohei Ohtani ads, like, everywhere. Like, you can't go, I feel like, a mile without seeing a Shohei Ohtani ad. Like, I saw him on a credit card ad today. I saw him on a vending machine advertising tea. When I was watching TV the other night, he was doing an entire special. When I went to the post office, there was an entire section of, like, stamps for him. So, like, kind of crazy, but, like, he's cool. So, yeah, but to conclude, that's our end of day 11 of our time in Japan. We're officially halfway through the trip, which is a mix of emotions. I'm sad that it's going by so quickly, but also I'm having a really great time. I feel a bit congested. I think it's because of the dryness and stuff, because my throat feels better now. So, yeah. I'm going to take a bath, and hopefully that will help some things. And also, I brought some cold medicine on this trip, so that might help as well. But I want to get a good sleep, so I'll probably be heading to bed in the next hour. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I know, like, half of these vlogs is just me rambling, so I really appreciate the patience that y'all have with that. And without further ado, bye. Have a good day, morning, night, everywhere. Bye-bye.